again, it's Frances. It's lovely to be back to see you. I'm going to do another pour. I've got my vinyl all ready, as you can see, but before I do, I'm just going to show you this quickly. Don't know if this is going to work. Oh, so I can't bring it back far enough. So this is a tree that I did the other day, and I was going to video it, and something happened and it was a hitch, and so I couldn't get it to work properly. So anyway, I shall put this a proper picture on my Instagram, so if you wanted to have a good look at that. This is obviously in line with my current tree series, and this is going to be another one. Now, I did put out to everybody for anyone who would like to suggest colours, and one very lovely lady called Julie has said, what about a kind of a red and gold one? So of course I'm starting with green. So yes, like an autumnal type of one. So I said, fine, I shall do that for you. Well, I'm saying that now. So here it is. This one's for Julie. And if anyone else would like to come up with a colour combination, then I'm quite happy to give it a go. So this is the red. Now, somebody also asked me to say what specifically I put into my paints. So I use very cheap paint that I get from Wilkinson or Lidl or Tesco or wherever I can find it, really, acrylic paints, and I mix them with PVA glue, PVA glue, so brown, and water, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm still kind of working out quantities of mix, so seeing how it goes. The one that's on the white underneath today, I'm actually using what am I using? I always do this. I'm using house paint actually, so we'll see how that goes, and I'm going to finish up this little bit of yellow, and for the top bit, which I'm going to do, I'm going to swipe in gold. I thought that would be really, really pretty, and so I'm going to swipe in gold and make it hopefully quite light. That's my aim. But then, of course, as we all know, it never really necessarily goes the way I suggest. I hope it's going to go. So this is my little bit of gold. Now with the gold, I've put in, there's only a tiny amount there, and I've put in some of the silicone oil. This is the Pebeo silicone oil, and I've put about 10 drops in this tiny amount. So this is where the cells come from. So I'm going to put this down the middle, and I've got more of this in case I need some more for my swiping. Ooh. I'm going to pour it all on, I think. But I hope you're enjoying the trees. I'm loving them. They're so far, they're my favourite thing that I've done, and I've had some ideas as to what other kind of things I can do using swipes to create things like, I was thinking of like a goldfish bowl, so we'll see about that. The only issue at the moment that I'm having is that I'm running out of vinyl. So I've got this one, and I've got one more, and I'm a bit chomping at the bit to try and get hold of some more vinyl. So if anyone knows of any, then please let me know. Obviously all the charity shops where I normally get them are all closed at the moment. This one actually has, I'm just going to pop a couple of bubbles on there. This one actually has a red label, and I'm slightly concerned because the red, sometimes the dye is so serious on the red that it sometimes comes up. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's not going to be the case. So here we go, Julie, this is for you. Actually, we've got some really interesting things, because I think it's because of the underneath paint. Ooh, let's see how this goes then. Okay, are we ready? All right, let's start. We're starting in the middle there. Oops, there we go. That's the first one. Yeah, this is going to be a lot lighter, I hope. That's my plan. Gosh, am I actually planning stuff now? Whoopsie. Oh, I don't know what happened to the white there. I may re-swipe actually. Oh, it's because it's on here. That's what it is. I need to wipe it properly, I think. It's alright though, I don't mind it. It's kind of coming through a little bit. It'll blend with any luck. If not, then I'll redo it. I'll go up to here, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. Whoops. So all of my, you can hear me scraping. What I do is I scrape it into a pot, and then I'll create a new and very exciting colour, which usually is grey. But they're usually quite nice greys, and there's obviously a load of silicone in it, so that should, it's always fun anyway. You never know really what you're going to get. So, okay, over to the other side. I'm liking these colours. I don't know about you so far. Oops. Oh, I did a catching movement at the end there. Oh, these are really nice colours actually. I think it's fairly autumnal. I'm not getting the same number of cells as I've had in the past. I'm wondering if it's the white paint that's underneath the house paint. So I tried that. I saw somebody do that on YouTube, so I thought I'd give it a go, see what happened. And yeah, it's all a game really. It's all a test game. It's so pretty though. This side is a lot darker than this side, isn't it? I think I might re-swipe that bit. I certainly need to do this bit a bit again. Whoopsie. Ah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to get a little tiny bit of this. Is there any left? Put it there so that I can swipe from that with just the end. Whoopsie. Bit shaky today, I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I need more dinner. That'll be all right anyway. There's a lot of colour here, so I want to try and bring that out into this area, I think. There it is. That's better. Oh, that's much nicer. I prefer this colour. I hope you like that bit. And there's that little area. So I might go with a thinner. Okay, pretty. Might go with a really thin piece just to get this little bit here. So you can see I'm using various different bits of cardboard or whatever to swipe. There we go. So that's my main swipe. I think it's really pretty. I think there's some really interesting elements. Now then, I'm going to fire it up just briefly. See what happens before I start swiping. Oh, here we go. This is my favourite bit really, the fire, but I only do it for the fire. That's not true. It's quite funny though. Okay, right, let's start. What am I swiping with? I think I usually swipe with this. This is really old now. You can see I've been swiping with this piece. It's very, looking for scissors. Oh, they're over there. Never mind, I'll try it with this one, otherwise I can always find another one. So we're just going to swipe. So let's get, this is my nervous part. Okay, what type of tree? Oh, she didn't say what kind of tree she'd like. There we go. Now there's quite a lot of thick paint, so you can see it's coming back in. Oh, it's coming back in quite a lot, so we're going to have to do that a few times, I think, until... Whoops. Okay, so that's the shape of the tree. It's quite a good shape. Let's go again. I'm going to get something thinner, I think. quite quiet with the tree formation. I wonder if it's clear enough that this is a tree. Maybe we need a different kind of like a darker, what I might do, you know, I've got some brown. It's a bit real, isn't it? brown for bark. But I might just see what happens if I just put a bit of the brown on, just to give it some kind of substance, because I'm not sure if it's all blending in a bit too much. Because I haven't got anything kind of umphy. Is that a word? It is now. Just layer on the brown a bit, I think. Give it some roots. This is just the most fun, you know, if you've not given it a go and if you don't mind a bit of mess, then I can't think of anything more fun to do on a Saturday afternoon. Well, we've been for a walk. What else is there? Taking the dog. If anyone's interested in seeing puppy pictures, who doesn't love a puppy picture? I put them, Bear's pictures up onto my Instagram as well. So my Instagram is Francis_Brown_art. If you fancy checking out all of the dried versions of the paintings that I do are on there. I'm not sure if this is working. What are you thinking with the brown? I think the paint is so thick that it keeps just kind of closing up on itself. Maybe it just needs more branches. Let's be a bit more branchy. Okay, get one from here. Ah, could do it like that with the corner and have like spindly, ooh, more spindly things. Is it a bit more obvious then? I don't think so. I think it's being swallowed. But at this time, with these kind of, the leaves will all have been coming off anyway. I think we need another branch on this side, don't we? Ah, that's better. Quite like these really thin branches. What do you think? And I can add some. It's very therapeutic. I don't know if it's therapeutic to watch. It's certainly very therapeutic to do. So, you know, if you've got, you know, a bit of time and feel like making a bit of a mess, you know, it doesn't even take that long to tidy up, actually. It's more tree-ish than, I think, than the kind of the multicoloured ones. So, kind of autumny. That keeps really swallowing it. I think I'm not sure about this underneath white paint. I'm not sure if it's that that's making it just take it in. It's still, I think it's still working. What do you think? Eventually I'll actually be putting owls in and various other creatures of the night. Okay. So what are we thinking about this one? So I think I'm going to finish there. Never know really when to end. I could just carry on for hours. But then, you know, everyone would get bored and leave. So I think I'll finish it there. Let's fire it up one last time, see what happens. Yeah, this white underneath stuff I'm not sure about. I think it's a very different, because it's kind of the very big chunky bits of cell. This is a very different tree. I'm quite liking it though, I must say. There's a face in it and everything. I'm going to bring you down for a close-up. You can check out the face and see what you think. Okay. Okay then, so here it is in all its glory. My autumn tree. There are the roots going all the way up. I think it's clear that it's a tree. And then you're getting all kinds of really... Oh, where is the face? There was a face somewhere. Oh, I could see it without the camera. I love this kind of bluey colour at the back there, but a lot of this, I quite think it is quite autumnal. Hopefully, this is what's happening to this white. I quite like that. It's really weird. Look at those kind of like alien-esque things going on. Okay, maybe don't use that paint again. But there's a nice bit of red down there, back to the roots. And this is lovely. In fact, actually, that looks blue, but in real life it's a bit greener. So there we go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for those of you who are following and subscribing and liking and sharing. You are all my heroes. And take care. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye-bye. Lots of love.